WDB cast. I don't know why it comes out of my tongue so weird every time. The WDB cast. It's me and Logan. We're ready to rock and roll, man. So today's podcast is something we talked about maybe 3 weeks ago now. Where when we were going over the SCPs, I was saying that I would, wreak some fucking havoc. And Logan decided to make a list of who I'm fighting from the SCPs.
Yep. So we have 6 rounds that Sal's gonna go up against. Obviously, he's gonna be fresh every round. It's not gonna be like back to back. Yeah, he's not gonna take we're gonna assume he's full healed every time, full fresh, ready to go, like the sexy man he is. So in return, I gave him in what I consider 6 of the most difficult SCPs, realistically touchable. I like the title SCPs versus the Italian. Yeah, okay, bullshit. So basically this is how I kind of intended on it going. Every round I would read off the description of the SCP. Right. Sal can then choose his weapon.
I get weapons too. I thought I was going hand-to-hand combat. Oh my god, it's over for these fools.
The only rule is no guns.
Guns? I'm not worried about no damn guns.
That's all I'm saying. No guns. You get a weapon of choice to give you a little bit of a buff. This is your last opportunity. Do you want nerfs?
Stream. Podcast. What do we say? My man raised no bitch, no nerfs needed. Get me into it. Let's go.
Okay. So the information I'm getting is directly from the SCP wiki fandom thing. So it's the main website that they're posting and creating on. So this is fact based
you want me to switch to the little tier maker, the tier list we got over
here? Yeah. Go ahead and let's switch to it. And we'll explain how this is gonna go.
Dig it. All right. I gotta figure out how to zoom this in. Is it possible? Oh, okay. Too much. I went with a higher number. Am I dumb? Alright, so I don't know if you can see this or what.
The way you named her Nana.
Nona?
You said Nana.
Okay. Nana?
Okay, yeah.
So they can't see the full thing, but
yeah.
There it goes. I don't know how visible it is. It's the only thing.
You can see. I can read it from the stream.
Alright, cool.
But I can run it down. So basically, we've broken it up into 4 or 5 tiers here. Basically, A tier or S is Sal is in the fetal position. This means that he has no chance. He's crying, begging for his life. The next tier is Sal's calling the family. He's Italian. No further info needed there. Next is the C tier, which is Sal needs a Sharingan to win. Not gonna lie, not a lot of SCPs I can save him from that in my opinion, but we'll roll with it. D tier is Nana. Is it Nona?
Yeah, you can say Nona.
Nona wins with a wooden spoon. Italian grandmothers with wooden spoons, man. They're lethal.
That's all you need to know.
They're lethal. And then my personal favorite is the F tier, and it's worse than Ragu / Prego because we all know how much
worse than that.
We all know how much Sal loves Prego and Ragu. It's his favorite. It's his favorite as an Italian.
When I'm on death's row one day, that's the meal I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a jar of Ragu, so I go out already wanting to kill myself. Here's the thing. I'm gonna break this down before we get into this. If you're on death's row, you know you're gonna die. That's when you want to live. You're because you're gonna die. Now you're putting this fight. You're like, oh no, I want to live. So what I'll do, my last meal, I'll eat some Ragu, some Prego. I want to be taken off this earth immediately. So when it gets to that point, I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, do it. I'm loaded up with Ragu right now. Put a bullet in my head, 3 in the stomach, whatever you want.
Shoot my kneecaps? I don't give a fuck.
If you want me to feel pain first, kneecaps, toes, whatever you want. As long as I end up dead.
Okay.
That's my logic.
So these are the tiers that we're rolling with here. Sal, what I need from you to be a little more biased. Don't just shut out all the info immediately. This isn't going to be like a super big battle thing. I'm going to redo the description. You can pick your weapon and explain how you think you have a chance of winning. And then
said think. This guy said think. It's raps.
Yeah, bullshit. Okay. So obviously we can't just have everybody in F tier because I know you want to do that.
I'll give some respect to them, but nobody's gonna be in Sal's in fetal position. That's for damn sure.
Bullshit.
Like, what? You're nuts. You're fucking nuts. This guy. Fetal position? Maybe a couple in the I need a Sharingan, but that's about it.
Bullshit. Okay. You ready to start this shit, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Not excited for this.
I'm extremely excited.
This is gonna be fun, but it's just gonna piss me off because your logic's gonna suck.
My logic.
So I'll let you pick.
Suck.
I'll let you pick.
What it goes
You
first?
wanna go weakest to strongest?
Yeah, go weakest to strongest. Actually, yeah. We'll make it more climactic because I'll get all the fucking stupid answers out of the way in the beginning.
Okay, let's think here. Let's go with what's his name?
You just say some overpowered motherfucker and be like, "That's the weakest."
Let's go with Kane first.
He's the weakest. No, I know you're fucking.
Actually, we're gonna go with Mr. Asta 76.
Nah, we're trolling today.
I'm telling you, bro. This guy. It's either that or Shy Guy. You can pick.
Yeah, you know what? We'll get this guy out of the way.
All right. He's the weakest.
I wasn't expecting that because I already know my answers to beating some of these. All right, go ahead and give your explanation of this guy.
So if you guys don't know, if you guys don't remember, this is who we called Asta when we were first doing our first SCP. I mentioned him. This is the guy that he is, just a little dangerous. Nothing too serious. He's only labeled Keter class. Basically, the containment procedures for him is in Area 25B, located 200 meters below sea level, tunneled out of solid bedrock, and seismologically stable area. Sole access to the containment facility is to be through a vertical elevator shaft, so that means one entrance and one exit. Every 50 meters with reinforced blasted doors constructed of 20 centimeter thick material shielding. Elevator shaft is flooded with seawater when not in use. Basically, they do everything and they can to stop this fucker from getting out. This is the dude that's contained in a giant, weird cube. He has the tattoos all over his body. And there's a coffin inside that's chained up with locks. Every now and then, he can break out. For the sake of the battle here, we're gonna assume he's already loose, and his target is
My go-to already was gonna be, I'm just not gonna release him. All right.
He can break out. Anyways, so we're gonna assume that he is broken out of the facility, and he has spotted Sal.
Okay, so now I'm at even more because I already had a spin-off, but now I'm at more of a disadvantage here.
So he's already pissed. He sees this beautiful, hairy-chested Italian man.
All right. So this guy, he's fast as fuck, strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Bullets don't take him down. He materializes swords out of thin air.
Mm-hmm. And is capable of reanimating, but we're gonna assume he has one life.
Okay, so one life. So whoever
he's gonna regenerate,
wins.
but we're not gonna say he's gonna regenerate in 6 minutes or something like that. Once you beat him, you beat him. So, he reanimates every time he dies. Every 26 hours, I think is what it said. So let's give some facts about this man here. So the SCP Foundation says terminating SCP-762, which is Abel, is often problematic due to his significant physical abilities. Subject is superhuman in strength, speed, and although not invulnerable, has shown remarkable ability to ignore pain and shock, pressing on despite what would be a debilitating wounds in normal humans. Prior encounters have shown that SCP-762 has the ability, among other things, rip through a reinforced steel door over the course of 4 minutes of sustained assault. So this guy's getting the shit beat out of him, and he's just kind of ripping away at that 20 centimeter thick materialized reinforced steel doors. Doesn't give a fuck. Can jump over. Oh, he can clear over 64 meters of distance in 3 seconds. I don't remember what that is. Like 180 feet, something like that, give or take.
You could jump a football field with ease.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck about that. Takes multiple 50 cal BMG rounds to the head and survive for several minutes to continue killing despite severe damage to the cerebellum. SWAT handgun and assault rifle caliber bullets out of the air with the length of steel rebar. Survive over 1 hour deprived of oxygen and finally asphyxiating. And his most usual ability is to materialize bladed weapons out of nowhere. Slow motion footage reveals that the blades in question are actually pulled from a miniature dimensional rift, described as a small hole in space. And yeah. The ways that he's been killed is by asphyxiation, sustained fire from multiple heavy caliber machine guns, crushed beneath a 13.6 metric ton piece of elevator equipment used on SCP 761. So the elevator, they dropped the fucking elevator on him, and it killed him. Cremation through the use of thermite grenades placed directly inside of his chest cavity. And they were forced to use their on-site warhead as a last attempt to contain 762 while attempting to escape, resulting in the total destruction of the site and all personnel.
All right.
Not gonna lie, this probably is the weakest.
So
this probably is. So first question I have for you is, what weapon you taking in?
You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Mm-hmm. Actually, I want you to take a guess what you think just one guess of what you think my weapon's gonna be in a battle with this guy.
I'm gonna say I think you're gonna go with a wooden spoon here.
Wooden spoon. You know what I'm going for?
What's you going for?
A scuba suit.
Okay. Let's hear the plan. Are we assuming that you have time for preparation?
It's already on. I get a weapon, which means it's on hand, right?
Okay, so here's the next set of questions for you, because obviously we gotta establish this now. Are you confined to a ring, like Coliseum-esque?
If we are, then my scuba gear is fucked. See, my game plan is we're sitting here on the beach. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now this guy, we've already realized that he's quick. He's quick.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong. All right, but here's the thing. Now,
I'll even let you pick the terrain first.
So all right, that's what I'm saying. We're like beach side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beach side. Okay, so this guy stops at nothing to kill me.
Yep.
All right, so he's obviously a hostile fuck. But here's the thing with him. When they talk about his speed, they talk about more him leaping, not a run. So I'm assuming
clearing means he's capable of getting that distance in under 3 seconds. It doesn't matter through jumping. I'm assuming they mean speed. I don't think he can jump that high or that far.
Okay. See, they said leaping. Threw me off. I'm thinking this guy's jumping at me.
No, I said clearing. He cleared a distance of.
All right.
Yeah. Clearing.
So he's quick. He's not Sal Mancini on a jet ski quick. Now here's the thing, right? The reason why I said beach and the reason why my weapon is a scuba suit. Now, what is the one way they killed this guy? Incendiary rounds or termite grenades.
Thermite grenades in his already open chest cavity.
In his open chest cavity. So that's out of the question. I'm not going to take thermite grenades because that means I have to get his chest cavity open. logically. But he has died of asphyxiation. So, we've talked about his ability. He's quick, right? He's very quick and he's strong.
But did you hear how long it took for him to die of asphyxiation?
Was it an hour?
Yeah. So that means you have an hour.
Which is why I chose the scuba suit as my weapon. Because we're beachside. First thing I'm doing, hopping on that jet ski that's sitting right there in the water. You know,
that's technically 2 items.
No, I chose the terrain because I knew what's going to be in the area.
It's 2 items.
I chose
the
terrain.
That's fine. We'll give you.
I was choosing the terrain to use everything involved.
Okay.
You know what? Matter of fact, we're at the GTA beach, so I know there's fucking jet skis there. So good try. That's actually what I was picturing in my head. So as soon as this battle starts, as soon as I hear the ding, like I know this guy's coming. So I'll make sure that I get to the jet ski before he gets to me. On land, it's going to be tough as shit, but the thing with this guy, it's going to be a weight game. I'm not going to beat him with straight up brute strength. It's not going to happen. Right? No tactics that I can use is going to stop him. Because if this guy is that quick, I'm fucked. He's strong, I'm fucked. So, basically, it's just going to be a weight game. I got to get away from him. It's a game of cat and mouse, pretty much. So, I get on a jet ski. We know his speed. He's now in water. You're not going to sit here and tell me that this guy is sprinting at that speed in water. It's not happening.
Okay, but how fast is... we can't...
He's going to slow down, but he's not going to be the same speed as me. Guaranteed. So,
okay.
But here's the thing.
Let's calculate here.
We'll say he's a lot faster than me underwater, but not that faster than me underwater. At my swimming speed. We're not going to put him as like a car underwater. I'm not doing that. Why did I let you do the calculations? I should have did the fucking calculations.
Hold up here. Oh my. Okay, so 209 feet divided by 3.
Where'd you get the 3 from?
3 seconds. That's how long it took him. 3 seconds to clear 209 feet.
209 feet? So that's like roughly 70 kilometers an hour or a second?
He's moving 70 feet a second.
70 feet a second. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, because you know what the thing is?
Do you understand the gravity of that?
I do, but here's the thing. At that speed, you gotta think he's gonna be quick. But if I'm sitting there and he's coming at me, like, he's gonna be fast. But in that amount of time, I can move to my left or right with a little bit of pace. He's going by me. He's at that speed now. We're like, we don't know his stopping speed. We just know he's fast. Nobody said he's got the e-brake. Like, come on. He's still moving. His breakdown speed, like, that's what you gotta understand. He can't be stop and go if he's going from standing still to fucking 70 feet a second. He's not slowing down at a fucking split second, okay? There's no way. Physics doesn't allow it. I don't care.
Physics doesn't allow it.
It doesn't allow it. All right? So.
Okay, so you're saying you're going to turn on a dime and fucking make this guy work?
Yes, because here's the thing. Knowing his speed up and his speed down, clearly, if I keep this battle close, which might seem dumb to the average person, but if he's coming at me at 70 feet a second, and even if I'm far away, he's catching up to me quick. Right? He's catching up to me quick. So what I got to do, I got to keep it close. Now, I know he's going to be quick, but his stop and go speed, it's not there. So, like, I move right real quick. I move left real quick. See, I've only got a little bit of those tries before, he realizes and goes on an angle, and then I'm fucked. But, see, I'm already thinking, I already thought the whole thing through. So what I'm going to do is, through each dodge in the beginning, because like I said, I only have a few attempts, I got to get backed up towards the water. I got to get backed up towards that jet ski. Now, once I'm by the water and he's coming at me, I know his slowdown speed it's slow. So I move, if I get by him that one time right there, let's say I get by him, he's going full speed into the water. I know at his speed, he's going to get deep into that ocean. Like we said, he's a little bit slower on water. That's my chance to get on that jet ski. And boom, out to sea. Now he's quick, but he's slowing down underwater. So his swimming speed, I'm on a jet ski. I'm gone, brother. Even if you could beat me underwater, I'm gone.
But this is a contest of fist fighting, or of fighting. How is this a fight? You're just running away.
I told you, this is a fight of cat and mouse. I can't beat him with brute strength and he has swords! Like, he has infinite weapons! I have a scuba suit and a jet ski! So, as I continue, I'm out to sea. As soon as I'm out there, like I said, this guy's got like heat seek to me. He wants me. So I go boom, right underwater. So now, if he's swimming at sea level, keeping his breath and everything, you know, like the swimmers do, little breath after each paddle. If he's doing that on the top of the water, he sees me go down. He's not going down for air. But I've already got distance on him because of the jet ski. So yeah, he could survive an hour, but if I just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and pray to God Almighty that a squid is there to fuck up this dude for me. But listen, once I get out to water and I'm underwater, now it's just a game of me getting further and further away. Eventually, he's going to drown.
Okay, so if we're assuming...
And also, if I'm underwater, listen, if I'm underwater, he loses his ability to use his swords.
No.
He's not swinging a motherfucking sword underwater.
He has superhuman strength. He
I don't care.
Cut through resistance.
I don't care. His hole to get his swords, it's going to be flooded. No. The swords washed away. They're not there anymore. Wrong hole.
Okay, so I just looked it up.
Oh, God. Go ahead. Hit me with the Carfax.
Do you know what the top speed of the fastest jet skis?
What? Mine's tuned.
Yours is tuned? Bullshit.
I was working on it before the fight.
You can't change it now. You said you're going to take a jet ski.
Yeah, I'm taking a jet ski.
That was already on the beach.
Yeah, that I knew where we were battling, so I souped it up the night before.
You can't.
Why not? I'm using logic.
You're changing it too
I'm
late
using
now.
logic.
You're changing it too
I'm
late
not
now.
using a weapon. I'm using logic.
You don't get any pre-time to fight. This is just, you don't know who you're fighting.
So how is he free and how does he see me?
Because he broke out, he sees you
He
first.
was ready for me, but I can't be ready for him.
He wasn't ready
What
for
the
you. He
fuck
saw
is
you and is
this?
beating the shit out of you.
We're at the beach. You know how many people he's seeing before me? Yeah,
It's
right.
solo, bro. You got a private beach.
What?
I told you picked the terrain.
I picked the terrain. I didn't say my own private beach. I said the GTA beach. There's a couple of stragglers. What the fuck is this?
There's also not.
Logan said, I'll give you a chance. You can't do that. You're fucked.
I told you, you get to pick the terrain and you pick the jet ski. You never
All
specified
right,
that it
fuck
was
that.
tuned
I'm running him
until-
over with a jet ski. Do a little damage to the legs. That's not going to stop him, but it gives me time to get the fuck away. Go underwater and live down in a pineapple under the sea. By the time he gets to that pineapple...
You don't win, so you're saying you don't
Listen,
win.
by the time he gets to the pineapple, he's already drowned. I'm going to swim up, look at his body, be like, dumbass, and just keep going. Like, this guy's worse than Prego.
This guy's worse than Prego.
He's Prego with knives. Like,
No,
what?
he's not. You can't even win.
He's
You're
Pragoo
supposed
with
to
knives.
win the fight.
I did. He drowned.
No,
I beat
he
him with
didn't.
logic. You know, Logan,
That's
sometimes they
if
say kill him with kindness. Sometimes they say kill him with brains. And I did that. You don't always need the weapon to fight.
Fastest jet skis in
All right,
the
fuck that. I'm
US
taking a
you can
tank.
buy
Throw the whole fucking... Throw the
is
scuba gear.
67
Throw
miles
the-
an hour. He's
Throw
going
the scuba
faster
gear.
than you.
Throw it out. Throw the scuba gear out. I don't even want it. Throw the fucking jet ski out. I don't want it. My weapon's a tank.
That has a gun on it, you fucking...
Huh?
That has a gun on it, you fuckhead.
I'm choosing a tank. I got rid of my scuba gear and the jet ski for a tank. If you think I have my own private beach, then I need to have a fucking tank. I'm rich. Like, what? I'm gonna need a Sharingan. I might need a Sharingan. I don't want to give myself the Sharingan because this guy's no match for me.
This guy's no match for you. You're no match for him. What?
Oh, actually, We need to change this a little bit. Before every fight, I'm souped up on sauce. He's fucked. I didn't even think about my secret weapon. I'm thinking about just me at my current state.
Souped up on sauce.
On my first form. Like, I had sauce in my system. Maybe a chicken parm. I'm final. It's over. Wrap it up. This guy pulls fucking swords out of thin air. I pull wooden spoons out of my ass. Like, what? This guy.
Fucking dude is so
superhuman my ass.
He is. What do you want from him?
I'll give him one chicken parm and he'll be sitting there. I like this guy. Listen, Logan, I'm gonna get in the tank. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take the tank.
Okay.
Now, I know this dude's fucking stupid. He just wants to kill me, which means he's not even gonna worry about like the fact that there's a tank there. He's gonna be worried about breaking through the tank, which means I got a couple rapid fire shots to his chest piece, his chest cavity gone.
Okay, so now we have to take into more consideration here.
Go ahead, bring up the tank reload speed. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Who's driving?
Me! I do it all!
How are you driving and reloading?
One hand reloading, one hand on the steering wheel. There's a brick on the gas pedal.
50-pound missile?
There's a fucking brick on the gas pedal.
That's not assuming the dude's just gonna just jump up in the air.
I don't think
how long
he
it takes
is.
to aim that fucking thing?
No, I got it locked on him already. I can see through walls. Just downloaded it. Skyhacks. Nice try.
Skyhacks. Nice try. He's jumping up. He's cutting open that fucking roof and yoinking you out of it, dude.
Listen, but that's why I said he doesn't have the brain capacity. I guarantee you this guy's going to try to take me head on. He's going to run at me and just like, I can rip this thing to shreds.
He can.
And that's when I run him over. Okay, now I'm hitting him with the tank. See, the tank, chose the tank because it's double whammy. Imagine this guy gets in front of me. I put a just bullet to his chest and he's like, oh, damn. He gives a little pause. He's like, damn. And at that time, I'm running him over. And now, yeah, this dude's like super strong and shit. But you're telling me if he gets run over by a tank, that he's not breaking something? I don't care how strong you are. There's at least an ankle broken. Like, yeah, you might not feel pain, but I know you're going to be limping. I know you're limping. Like, this guy's not coming full speed anymore. I hindered his speed. At that time, he gets another one to the chest. Put it in reverse, Terry. And we back over him. I don't need a Sharingan. And you know what? If my grandmother could reload the tank with one arm like me, she could probably beat him with a wooden spoon. In the tank.
Okay, so let's ask Senpai here. Where are you ranking our dear friend Abel?
So you think this guy who...
I personally say you at least need the family.
What? Are you nuts? I just broke it down with my own mental and a tank. He's fucked.
Okay, then, alright. I'll take a Sharingan, but I'm not going any lower.
I didn't need a Sharingan. That was my brain. That's why I said if my grandmother could get in that tank and beat him. Listen, because you know what? A Sharingan is going to be needed in the future.
Hey, bro, look, Senpai already voted Sharingan. That's where it's going.
Listen, this is my thought process, okay? I'm going to need a Sharingan in the future, but I'm going to need a Sharingan for certain reasons. With this guy, I didn't have to give you a reason for me having a Sharingan. If I'm in a tank, controlling a tank, what the fuck is a Sharingan going to do? I'm not going to predict his moves.
It increases your reload speed and accuracy?
Motherfucker, I jerk off.
You need a Sharingan to win. One shot, and if he jumps over and jumps in the fucking hole, you're gone.
Joke's on him. I have a back door. Tank was
what
just
back door? There's only one exit in a fucking tank unless you're shooting yourself out.
No, there's
in which
two
case
exits.
You're dead.
I built that one. It's on the back.
What?
Engineering degree.
You didn't specify that. So
I didn't have to.
It's not in there.
All right, first of all, you're saying the probability of him getting up and jumping into the tank. Now, even Steph Curry doesn't make it every single time. So I guarantee you this guy in the heat of battle has not come splash through my fucking roof. All he has
to do is land on top of the fucking tank and you're gone.
Yeah. That's why I have an RPG in the tank waiting for him to come down the hole.
Dude, there's no... You can't just add shit. I said
the tank's already loaded. Call the army. I want to know what's in their tanks at the current moment.
Okay, so therefore it needs to go, and you got to call the family.
That's not the family. That's the military, and I'm only fact checking. I'm not asking for their help. I'm fact checking.
No, bro, you're begging for your life right now.
I'm telling you,
look, Senpai already voted, bro. Senpai already voted. It's going in Sharingan. He
doesn't deserve it.
What do you mean? He's a viewer.
No, yes, he deserves it. Abel doesn't.
Abel deserves to be put in Sharingan. You need that shit to win.
I'm sick. I'm sick
because otherwise you're dead. You're dead.
All right, he's in Sharingan. I can't really put him in Sharingan because the picture's too
Press
big.
Control T.
What?
Control T.
What did that do?
Click the picture and then click Control T. It should be Control Transform.
Why can't I transform it from here?
Or right click like over the picture that you're using, and it should have transform as an option.
Free transform, not an option.
That works. And then hold shift and you can just size it down.
It's not an option. What the fuck? All right.
Did you get it sized? Technical difficulties here.
I need a fucking...
No way.
I need a bigger eraser. I don't know. I put a hole through his chest. Look at that. With one erase, I just did damage to him. I did more damage to him. Fuck him.
It's going in Sharingan, dude.
Put that right there. Just a couple little erases right there. Technical difficulties, all that good stuff. And he needs a Sharingan. I'll put him right there. Go back to the erase tool. All right. You want to talk about who's next while I erase this dude off my screen?
I don't like the next one either. Because there's no way you win this.
That's a lie.
Actually, you actually have a chance with this one.
I always do.
Maybe.
What is it? Go ahead, lay it on me.
SCP-096. This is I believe.
Oh, I'm breaking Slenderman down.
That's Shy Guy.
Yeah, he's getting broken down. Go ahead, give his explanation.
It's a humanoid creature, measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. Subject shows very little muscle mass with preliminary analysis of body mass suggesting mild malnutrition. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation with no sign of any body hair. 96's jaw can open up to 4 times the norm of an average human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human with the exception of the eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. It is not yet known whether 96 is blind or not. It shows no signs of any higher brain functions and is not considered sapient. 96 is normally extremely docile, with pressure sensors inside the cell indicating that it's most of the day pacing by the eastern wall. However, when someone views SCP-96's face, whether it can be directly via video recording or photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. 96 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, babbling incoherently. Apparently, 1 to 2 minutes after the first viewing, SCP-96 will begin running to the person who viewed its face, who from this point will be referred to as 961. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers an hour to something that's redacted, so I'm assuming it's something ridiculously high, and seems to depend on distance from 961 at this point. No known material or method can impede 96's progress. The actual position of 961 does not seem to affect 96's response. You could be all the way across the country and it doesn't matter. It seems to have an innate sense of SCP-961's location. 961 is the person that has seen the face of that person.
Gotcha.
Of that SCP. This reaction does not occur when viewing artistic depictions, so people can draw them. Like if people have drawn, it doesn't affect it because it's not perfect. It's not of its face. It's just a interpretation of it.
Gotcha.
Upon arriving at 961's location, SCP-96 will proceed to kill and I'm guessing eat, but it says data expunged. 100% of the cases have left no traces of anybody surviving. SCP-961 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure or beginning to become docile again. It will attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat due to possibility of mass chain reaction, including breach of Foundation secrecy and large civilian loss of life. Retrieval of the subject should be considered alpha priority. A doctor also petitioned for immediate termination of 96, so basically try to kill it. Termination order was approved and carried out by this person, and it failed.
All right. Appreciate the follows. Senpai, you're in close quarters. Okay, so here's the thing, Logan. Here's the thing. Since you say that I get to pick the area that it's in, so to speak.
Yep.
All right. So here's how this is gonna go, because you already said it with Abel. So Abel got free. I was the first person that he. A
Senpai, sub.
Appreciate you. I forgot we're on my Twitch for a second. I was like, how the hell did that go through? But no, basically, Abel, me and him were solo dolo on the beach. That's why he saw me. That's why he attacked. So we're not gonna say that these guys are automatically aggro, considering the fact that we're just in a room. So like, if I look at this dude now, I fuck myself over. Capiche?
Yeah. Okay, so what's the terrain?
Terrain. It doesn't fucking matter, because the way I'm fighting is gonna be the exact same.
What weapon are you bringing?
A Louisville Slugger bat, just to show you how Italians do things. Okay, because this guy right in front of me, it's like fighting Kevin Durant. He's got long arms, but he's thin. Imagine what a Louisville Slugger would do to his arms. Broken, guaranteed, without a doubt. Bro, a bat? Logan said I couldn't use guns earlier, so let me break this dude down. Break a forearm here, takes another swing, breaks the forearm there. What's he going to do there? He's got body proportion. If this guy goes off balance, it's over. It's over. Like, this guy is in my realm. And yeah, I can look at him, but eyes closed the whole time.
Okay, but we're still ignoring the fact.
What are we ignoring?
Still neglecting the fact they have tried to stop this dude.
Yeah, they've tried to stop, but they don't have my brain power, Logan.
What fucking kind of brain power are you gonna use?
Dude, I am so big
Who
brain.
are you, Albert Einstein? I think the
I'm
fuck
above
not
and
Italian.
beyond.
Sit down.
I'm above and beyond Albert Einstein. He looked up
Shut
to
up,
me.
Vincenzo. Let's go. You're getting hoard.
No, I'm not. Listen, this guy, his go-to is his arms. Like this, I could see it.
You brought a fucking bat to a dude who has fucking 5 foot long arms.
Exactly.
On top of his average height.
Logan, I'm gonna force this guy who's gonna beat me at range all the time because he closes. Listen, he closes me out. He's gonna close me out with speed. He's got long arms. He's got a reach. This is a guy that I can't just rely on his speed and get out of the way. He's got a wingspan, right? So now I gotta play this smart. He's not gonna get aggro until I look at him. So basically, I at least have to get one swing off before I make eye contact. If I can get a swing off and hit like a leg. You think he's still sprinting after me?
You think you're Saitama? He's gonna turn around, you fucking moron.
Yeah, he's gonna turn around, but Logan, I haven't looked at him yet. Eyes are closed. If I get the shot off, he's fucked.
So how do you know he's gonna be there? How do you know where you're hitting?
How do I know? All right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna look at the ground. I'm gonna look at the tracks in the ground because this guy's. I don't think he just stands still, right? There's no way this dude just sits there, immobilized.
Sometimes, yes. He's docile, so he doesn't move.
Okay, so he already has less brain cells than I do. It's a wrap. Listen, you know what they told me in football? The lowest man always wins. And with his height, I know I'm the lowest man, so that means I always win. Like,
no
oh my god. I'm so smart.
You're not that smart.
I am so smart. That was genius. Write that down. God. But in all seriousness, I'm telling you, if I get one shot and it's to the leg, think about how frail he is. If I put full power into that swing, he's breaking a bone. He has no muscle mass on him. He is frail. That is a broken leg. That is like hitting a chihuahua with a bat. You picture that.
Get us fucking canceled.
I'm not saying I'm doing that. I'm saying picture it and then think of his leg. This is fighting a number 2 pencil that I can't look at. Like, I'm fighting. I'm fighting a number 2 pencil that I can't look at. That's. You're going too much with the. He's going crazy. He's got 5-foot wingspan. Whatever it is. You're gonna hit that thing and your hands are gonna ring. Listen, I'm telling you, it's getting shattered.
Okay, so you break his leg, then what?
Now I reduce his speed. Now I'm limiting his speed, his advantage. And here's the reason why I chose a baseball bat. Because as I was saying before, I can't beat him at long range because he's gonna close out. But if I could get him to close out and get a swing off at the right time, I could get both arms with one swing. I'm going to look like Big Papi swinging that bat. Boston legend, Big Papi swinging that bat. Shattered. You got to think I'm in fight or flight right now and I can't run. So he's done.
Okay. This is the conclusion of your This is the conclusion of your winning statement here.
Yes.
All right, chat.
I genuinely think that if I handed my grandmother the bat instead of a spoon, she does the same thing.
You just want to put Nona in the fucking ring.
Listen, she can't see that good anyway. She might not even be able to see him. She just sees where he general area gets a swing off. There's a broken leg too. I know she's lethal. I know. So.
Damn.
Come on.
Yo, Card is fucking smoking.
More like MJ when he was in baseball.
His baseball career sucked ass.
But MJ already made his money. He didn't really need to play baseball. See, it's either I swing my heart out or I die. Those are different situations.
You have a do or die here. Okay. Chat, where are we putting him? Where are we putting Shy Guy on the tier list? It's up to chat now. We've fought our cases.
Listen, if chat thinks that this dude is stronger than Abel, I'm mind blown. See, S tier. Are you nuts? See, Eric's got the right idea.
B tier. Ooh.
B tier. I need a Sharingan? Oh, are we nuts? Sus tier. I like that.
I'm okay with it going in Wooden Spoon because I don't think it's on the same level as Abel.
Oh, but you said Abel's the weakest one. You cocksucker.
Well, he's the most human. At least he can die.
A Sharingan with a bat? See? Exactly. Think about that. You give me a Sharingan with a bat. This guy was fucked from the beginning. Think about me reading his arm swings.
You need a Byakugan so you can see his chakra points and just fucking send them.
I'm going for bone. No chakra points. Straight bone.
Okay. All right, Chad. Is everything looking good so far? Abel and needs
24
a Sharingan.
palms. Exactly.
64 bitch ass. Chad, everything look agreeable so far?
Everything's
Shy Guy and Nona with a wooden spoon.
I think they're both overrated. They both should be in the last one, but that's my point of view there. What do you want to go with next? Story baseball bat.
All right, we're gonna go with Kane now. SCP-73.
All right, give me a background on this guy because I think he's getting fucked up.
Okay, let's read up on good old Kane. So as you can tell, if you can't tell already, Kane and Abel obviously is a religious thing. They are brothers.
This is Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
I labeled it as Abel was Asta and this was Estarossa from Seven Deadly Sins. So he is a heavily tanned Arabic or Middle Eastern descent in his early 30s. He is 6'1" and 165 pounds with black hair and blue eyes. Arms, legs, and spinal cord and shoulder blades of the subject to be appeared to have been replaced with artificial versions of unknown make and metal. Subject only takes notice of this when it's pointed out and states that it has no knowledge of how or why the replacement took place, stating that it has had them since as long as he can remember. There is a symbol engraved on his forehead, which appears to be a Sumerian symbol. It has yet to be translated, and subject appears distressed when the symbol is mentioned at all, refusing to speak on it. Subject does need to eat or drink on a regular basis, but is strictly carnivorous, owing to its effect on plant-based items. The subject refers to himself as Cain and is generally polite and genial to speak to it. For the sake of this fight, we're gonna assume he pissed it off.
You're a motherfucker.
Though it has been described as being cold and somewhat mechanical in its speech, it is very helpful and enjoys aiding personnel in their daily actions. Yada yada yada. Let's see here. Violence directed towards SCP-73 reflects any damage inflicted on 73 directly back to the attacker.
Full counter!
Although 73 visibly remains unharmed, this applies to any damage directed at 73. Attempts to get tissue and blood samples have proven futile, and when the procedure was initiated, personnel carrying out the action felt a sensation of whatever was applied to 73 and wound up with a sample of their own blood or tissue. So basically, this guy cannot be touched.
All right. Fuck. Fuck.
How are you winning this fight, Sal?
All right, here's the thing. Is he like Estarossa, where he's got a certain point that his power goes down? Or is this Estarossa always?
This is Estarossa always. To give you a reference, Abel fought Cain and lost every time.
Yeah,
it was an endless bloodbath of Abel getting absolutely smoked.
Abel was an easy read, though.
Well,
all right.
You can take that as you wish.
How powerful is this dude's, like, flame? Like, is this guy like Estarossa type heat, or like less than that?
What do you mean?
Like, is he like sun heat, or is he just like it's kind of warm? Like, it's purgatory flames or the sun? Which one are we talking here?
He doesn't have fire. I'm saying Estarossa as in like he has physical counter.
Oh, that's
so
Meliodas.
Anything you do, he has magical counter.
Ah, that's right. All right, well, this is gonna be fucking difficult. All right, hold on.
I'm curious as to what your response.
I gotta think, because he's gonna send everything I send at him back at me. So I gotta think about what I'm using.
It's not even getting sent back to you. It's like immediately reflected back. Like, it's not like you have a chance to dodge. If you were to even if I allowed you to have a gun, if you would shoot, it would come directly back at you. Like, it wouldn't even hit him. It would just go like, as soon as it makes contact, it's hitting you. If that makes sense.
I was thinking, if I like, what is there good that if I was to send at him and he's like, oh, he's attacking me, sends it back instantly, just like fucking power up. But am I bringing cocaine as a weapon to this fight? Oh shit! Hold on.
No way you said that.
Throw spaghetti at it? Ah! I would need some extra large spaghetti to fucking tangle this guy up. That's for sure. Oh, cocaine to fight Cain! Wow!
So you're taking...
No, I'm not taking.
Cocaine.
Not final answer. Don't lock it in.
Don't.
Fuck! I don't know what to fight this guy with. I might as well just fight him with these nuts. Here's the thing: if he could send he could send physical attacks at me, right? Back at me.
Yeah, and he has a metal arm, so one punch.
But here's my question.
Okay.
Can he send back magical attacks?
You're saying you have magic?
You said I get to pick a weapon.
What? You gonna pick a Skyrim staff?
Listen, whatever I gotta do. Can he also send magic back?
It's anything directed at him, so it doesn't even have
this
to hit
motherfucker. Him. It's not fair. Hold on, I gotta think. Let me use the brain a little bit. I'll come back
to you. I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
All right, hold on. I got a chance here. Hold on. I just gotta outsmart this motherfucker who can't take damage, reflects everything I use back at me. Let's see, what other bullshit can he do? Got metal arms.
Back, what's the verdict?
What's the verdict? I'm sitting here talking about all his pros. I don't know if he has cons. Does he have testicles like me and you?
He does.
It's a winnable battle. I'm in the game.
Okay, hold up. Think about this, Al. If you're gonna kick him in the balls, it's gonna hit you.
No,
not him.
No, you didn't see. You didn't think about this.
I didn't think about this. How he had anything directed or attacking him. Anything that you do, if you kick him, the pain will be on you.
Okay, exactly. But you gotta let me play this out here.
You should have taken the nerfs, dude.
Here's the thing. What nerf could you possibly give this guy? There's a cooldown before he can use the next fucking full counter? That's the only thing that would save me. All right, if he has that, I can win this fight.
Well, that sucks. You declined any nerfs. You said we don't need it.
That's what my game plan was here. If there's like a cooldown, so you're telling me this guy could just sit there and
it's all times. It is at all times.
At all times. Oh my god. How strong is this guy? How strong?
I'm gonna. Give me a second.
He's more just metal. Like this guy's just. Oh god, it's possible. It's possible. I might have to take this guy in hand-to-hand combat. Oh, I could definitely use a Maddox here, but he'd send all my bullets back. That might be a good thing. I suck. I shoot circles at him. Would the circles miss me?
So, to put this in perspective of how strong this guy is, his aura is so, like, strong that all life grown in soil will immediately die.
So you're telling me that I need fucking superpowers? This one, I can't even call the family. I need to call Superman, Batman, get Marvel, get them all together. Like, I might call Goku. Like, I need help.
Oh, okay. I didn't see this.
Oh, he's got a weakness. Hold on. I'm going to crack it down.
So it says indirect damage through a medium also results in the person perpetrating the action receiving the wounds caused. Although SCP-73 receives no actual harm from damage to its person, it is stated that he still feels pain of the action and has asked politely to the researchers to abstain from overly harmful actions to its person.
So this is a tolerance test. Now, what pain have I endured and I've just lived through it? Oh.
So,
hold on.
An additional notes, 73 was found in the New York Police Department in 19-something, having been taken in after subject had been found amidst the bodies of several violent gang members. 73 told the police members that the gang had attempted to make a sport of it, but became angry and attempted to kill 73, resulting in their own demise. 73 was incarcerated and deemed a John Doe when New York PD couldn't find any information on him. Yeah, so the mob is not going to be any help here.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Now, what happens, say, I bring a weapon with me that alters gravity, and he can no longer use full counter?
What?
I mean, like, if you think about it, full counter wouldn't automatically hit me because gravity's different. Everything would change.
You know what? For the sake of this guy being so broken, I'll let you have it.
I'm just asking, because, like...
Is mayonnaise a weapon? It can be.
Oh, actually, if I can alter gravity, right? I get a little machine that alters gravity. Hold on. Now we're going somewhere. This guy's made of metal. His body's made of different things. He's going to have a different fucking... Oh, he's going to be all over the place on a different gravity. He's not going to know what hit him. Think about that. Like, it's going to be weird for me, but this guy's got multiple different body parts that are totally different. So when he's just sitting there on a new grab, you're going to be like, whoa!
I think you need to take into consideration of the jet here.
I might have... Can I beat this fucking guy? Is it possible? I don't think it is. I don't think giving me a Sharingan is going to help. Oh, well, maybe. With a Sharingan, I could counter his attacks or dodge his attacks. And I got to do something to him that I am highly tolerable to, so he feels that pain that maybe I don't feel. I'm going to give this guy the most extreme fucking back pain. I live with it every day of my life. So every day, I'm just going to... Whatever I use as a weapon, I'm just going to repeatedly go for the back. I won't feel it. I'm numb to it. This guy's going to be sitting there shivering, quivering, like, yeah, maybe he's not going to take any damage. But
okay.
How the fuck did I beat him now? Now I got him stuck on the ropes. And you also got to think, he gets super confused when you ask him about the metal parts of his body.
No, he just gets distressed, so that's pissing him off. Which he's already pissed off.
I'm going to get him super fucking angry. I'm going to keep asking him questions, get him flustered. Because once you make somebody angry, they start making mistakes. And maybe an opening will hit for me.
What opening?
I'm not sure. Still figuring that one out.
You didn't fucking think this through all the way.
Now here's the thing. If I shoot a tank, if I use a tank again and I was to shoot at him, which I don't want to do the same thing twice, but I was to shoot at him, would that thing come back at me or the tank?
That's coming back at you and the tank.
Alright, so like the tank bullet's just going to keep hitting the tank repeatedly. It's not going to do any damage to me because I'm inside the tank.
Well, I would assume, based off of the description here, it says it goes directly back at the perpetrator of the action. So if you were the one who fired the cannon, or if you fired the tank missile, it would come directly back at you. Not
what kind of bullshit is that?
Because it says even indirectly. Like, even though you were, like if somebody shot a gun at it, it wouldn't go back to the gun, it would go back to the person.
See, here's the thing, Eric. If I have a Sharingan, I still can't do any damage to him. Unless I just continue to rapidly beat the shit out of him and try to sustain the pain. Like, it's literally a battle of who can sustain the pain before giving up. And I'm actually taking the damage.
It is not specified whether or not he has balls. We're just assuming that for the sake of this that...
Because if he has balls, maybe I'll just... I'll get my... Oh, alright. Here we go. Here we go. I'm using my fists. My weapon of choice is going to be... Fuck, I need some type of drug. Just go numb the whole time and just keep beating the fuck out of his balls.
PCP?
Yeah, you know what? We're taking it. I'm just going to continuously punch the shit out of his balls. I'll turn them into punching bags while I'm pissing him off. So he's going to be like, what the fuck? He's going to feel pain. Ow, 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 ow. I'm not going to feel shit until the next day. I'm going to be in tears. But for that moment, just to live a little. I'm just throwing uppercuts at the testicles the whole time until he blacks out. And now he's down. I won. I move.
I'll give you that. That's a win. All right.
Let's go.
I'll give you that. So now it's chat's choice. Where are we putting him?
W. Can you use scientific ninja tools? I got him with that one. I
let you think the whole thing through, and that's why I was like, all right, I'll give it to you.
My testicles are gonna hurt the next day for sure. I might have to get them removed while I'm still on the morphine. Cut them off now. I get phantom
So is that really a win then?
I lose my balls, but I keep my life.
You're not getting bitches no more, but we're there.
All right, he's going in Sharingan.
All right,
I
so
think
the
you guys
brothers
just
are
really
together.
like the Sharingan. I'll be in the fetal position regardless. Yeah, but I'll be putting myself in the fetal position. He won't be putting me there. If you think about it.
Technically, it was him. It was just
No.
moved
It
over
was
effect.
my punches. I put myself in the fetal position. Not this guy.
His power. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
See, if I was a woman in this
We've
situation,
already locked in Sharingan. If he has no balls,
can my
Sal's
weapon
in
be
fetal.
a sex change? I will feel the pain. How can I feel the pain of something I don't have?
Kane, we're assuming Kane has nuts, so he's in Sharingan. If he doesn't, he's getting put in Sal's and fetal.
All
Because
right.
that's literally his only weakness he could think of.
What else am I supposed to do?
You're not gonna like the next two.
I'm just waiting for Peanut. I got my weapon ready. I'm good.
Isn't this a jackhammer? Is that what you picked?
Yeah. Lower nape.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still gonna reflect the damage no matter what I attack. That might work if you're fucking Captain Levi.
This dude is completely referring to this dude as fucking Reiner.
Like, unless this guy is completely Captain Levi, like if I was Captain Levi, and maybe I have a chance. But all that damage is coming right back. I'm kind of fucked regardless. See, my game plan was to do something that I can live through.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do Peanut because you already have a thing. He's also called the original SCP.
All right.
So, item SCP-173 is to be kept locked in a container at all times. And two people have to be remaining in eye contact with them at all times. Moved to Site 1993. The origin is unknown, but this is actually old. He comes from what's called the Scarlet King or something like that, which is terrifying. Is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. So, the reddish brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown, and the enclosure must be kept clean on a weekly basis. And it is now known that that substance helps them clone. That if that substance isn't cleaned, 2 of SCP-173 will be there.
I got a new weapon. That's the best idea I've ever heard in my life. Clan Wars everywhere.
So, I have a Reddit post from one of the SCP writers versus SCP versus one of my other choices, which is 682, which is the hard to kill lizard. So there's a thing and it says, why is SCP-682 scared of 173? Because in the lore, he is deathly afraid of him. You wish to know why 682 fears 173? Simple, because SCP is the original SCP. Peanut is essentially death if he was shy in a statue. He fears Set 173 because of the incredible power it holds, its speed, its strength. And 173 almost killed 682 when they took a picture of 173 using the camera that reveals thoughts. It was black. Either the camera couldn't detect what he was thinking, meaning it could be an entity from another dimension. It has no thoughts, or it only thinks about darkness. That would make sense since Peanut, the neck snapper, that's all he is. It also wiped out 682's entire race.
I already won.
And perhaps 682 can see 173's entire form, so it's not known whether or not the statue is actually 173, or if there is an entity like controlling the statue, if that makes sense.
Logan, it's wraps. I have my weapon.
173 duplicates. It could have actually bring others from its dimension, meaning there's far more than we know. Or it could have just been duplicating. This shows an incredible power that could end up destroying even 682 should they duplicate enough. The Foundation could just nuke all the 173s, destroying them all, and they wouldn't have to worry about 682 anymore. However, the Foundation is hesitant about doing so 682 continues to exist.
Yes, he can use shadow clones.
SCP-173 could be the end of him, and I doubt he even knows what 173 even is, and that's why he's terrified. We don't even know truly what he is.
I can pick any weapon I want, right?
Yep.
All right, you could keep the jackhammer on the sidelines just in case, but I don't need it. Now, 173 attacks instantly when you close your eyes or blink and you're solo dolo in a room. Right? So, let's say I remain eye contact with him. What does he do if I close my eyes? He's going to snap my neck. That's what he does instantly. Now, nobody's thought about this. My weapon of choice is full counter. As soon as I close my eyes and I full counter, his neck snapped! Nice try!
But
what? But what? He's dead. But he's gone. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, Nate shot today. See, the reason why I didn't choose a Claymore is because I don't know how quick he is and if he can get through the sensor. Because it's supposed to happen on instant. So, like, I don't know if he teleports to me. Because if he teleports to me, full counter still works. But I already have the game plan because I know he's going to be fast. It's going to happen in a second. So, as I'm closing my eyes, I'm starting to say it. So, when he gets there, it's the last breath's coming out. And it's just going to be...
Senpai, I'll give it to Sal. That's because his force would be enough to break the concrete and rebar.
That's what I'm saying. He's fucked. He's his own worst enemy.
And full counter is 4 times, I think, the strength of the person attacking. So
he's decapitating himself. I'll bring the head home, guys. Don't worry.
And we're going to assume that there's already, he's already secreting that stuff to duplicate, but it wouldn't really matter. So worse than Ragu he goes.
Wow. And you said that he was one of the top dogs over here.
He is.
Hey, see how easy that was? Just my brain. So big sometimes, and then all the time it's so small. It's like my...
Yeah.
Siri, I'm not talking to you! Siri heard cock and just came instantly. Alright, cool. Well, yeah. Don't question it.
Don't listen to Sal, he has a massive cock.
What? You're right. I mean, you're wrong.
All right.
What's my next opponent?
SCP-682.
Look at this beast.
This is the hard to kill lizard. He is labeled a Keter class. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable of destroying 682, only able to cause massive physical damage. It just regenerates. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter chamber with 25 meter reinforced acid-resistant steel plate lining inside all surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapacitated. Any attempts of 682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted with as quickly and with full force called for by any circumstances. Personnel are forbidden to speak with 682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate with 682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to its frequent attempts at containment breach, difficulty of containment, and incapacitation, and high threat of Foundation exposure, 682 is contained in an unknown site. The Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain all land within 50 kilometers of clear human development. The description of 682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent and was observed to engage in complex communication with a different SCP during their limited time of exposure. 682 appears to have hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. He has always been observed to have extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, and the ability to change its form and enhance it, though the exact levels vary with its forms. 682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing and decreasing in size as it consumes and sheds material. 682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by the set of filtering gills inside of 682's nostrils, which are able to remove unusable matter from any liquid solution, enabling it to consistently regenerate from the acid it has contained. 682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and 682 has been moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotted.
All right.
And in the case of a containment breach, 682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all mobile task forces, and no teams with fewer than 7 members are cleared to engage it.
All right.
Successful breaches have numbered at 6.
Hey, he's fucked. Fucked. Now, here's my question. My one weapon.
He actually can have eyes in the back of his head. He got shot in the eye once and formed multiple of them, and then reinforcement to where they're invulnerable.
All right. Now, instead of a weapon, could I have a person or thing?
If you have a person, it counts as calling the mafia.
What?
Who's the person?
King Kong? I watched King Kong tear these motherfuckers apart for a whole movie. King Kong tore these motherfuckers apart for a whole movie. I would have picked King Kong, and where we're fighting, we're on top of a volcano.
Okay. So that means you can't win without superhuman strength, so therefore, fetal.
Listen, you see this guy? I might be Italian, but I'm just another guy. Like, yeah, I'm using my brain here. No, I'm not going to the fetal position. I already big brained him. I watched King Kong kill this dude for hours of a movie. All right.
But you're saying that you need King Kong to beat him.
All right, you motherfucker. I'm still fighting this guy. Is King Kong in the fam? No, King Kong's not in the fam. We didn't get there yet. Then he ran off. Nobody knows where he is. But
also 682 has been known to cause detonation of their warheads. So like their on-site nukes. They've detonated like 3 of them. So
all right.
Take that in consideration.
Well, here's the thing. I still want to fight this guy on the edge of a volcano. Because this is another dude that listen, it's impossible for me to beat him with just brute strength. It's genuinely impossible. Now I just need a weapon that's how limited is my weapons? I can't get another person, but how limited is my weapons?
I will let you use weapons.
Right,
for this and the next person. You can use guns.
This guy's fucked. He already lost. Big brained. My weapon, portal gun, edge of a volcano. Put one portal right in front of me. Go ahead. Come at me. I dare you. The other one's going to be dangling over the volcano. I'll just get him going. As long as I don't get pushed into the portal or into the volcano, I'm good.
So you need a volcano.
You said pick the terrain. I picked a beach. I didn't even know where the fuck the last one was. This guy I'm fighting at a volcano. I like the scenery.
The scenery?
Listen, to be able, I had to drown him.
Okay.
At one point.
So, can his regen survive lava? Yes, because he can take the unusable materials of lava and get rid of them. So he's constantly in a regenerative state.
What?
That's what I just read. They keep him in hydrochloric acid at all times.
Should I kill him with kindness?
No. He'll just eat you.
I'm also an asshole. I don't think that would work.
Yeah, you're Italian. You're forgetting that's your one flaw.
Oh, I already told you I was doing with this guy. No, I'm fighting this dude in my backyard. Right into the pizza oven he goes. We will see you later. Right into the pizza oven. Pre-lit. start yelling at him. I'll provoke him, get him going. He's gonna be like, "Oh, this motherfucker." It's gonna be like a bull charge. I'm like, "All right, but pizza oven open." He jumps by me, head in the pizza oven.
Okay, but what happens when you yeet him into like in there? Because you have to open the oven, right?
The oven's gonna stay open.
Be able to close it. So imagine what happens when he flies at you and his tail hits you, because he already has superhuman strength, like super strength and super speed. And hyper intelligence. You're forgetting that he has hyper intelligence.
Listen. You're trying to find a way to make this guy win. That's not happening. Because here's the thing. What did I choose as terrain? My backyard. How strong
is your fucking oven? He's gonna go right through it.
That's fine. That's fine. Because like I said, what did I pick as a terrain? My backyard. Right. Now, what do I work with? Natural gas. What do we have back there? A natural gas grill. That's right next to the pizza oven. So this guy could go through the pizza oven all he wants, but you got to think, even if he goes through it, he's still going to be stuck there for a little bit trying to break free. That's when
you are neglecting. What the fuck? Do you not realize? Did you not hear what I said? He has to be contained in at all times, and he still breaks out.
Okay, but here's the thing.
The 25-centimeter reinforced acid-resistant steel plate lining inside all surfaces.
Logan, that's fine. You know what? That pizza oven was made by Italians. That thing is stronger than whatever the fuck they contain them in. First of all,
what the fuck are you on?
First of all, we have Italian brick. It's different. All right, that shit is strong. Different. It's strong.
It's not that different. Dude.
Yes, if you need brick laid, call an Italian.
Have you seen the Colosseum? The shit's gone.
Have you seen the Colosseum? Get out of here! They were doing that before anybody else made buildings. Are you nuts?
The guy's older than the entire world.
Here's the thing. He's going to break through my pizza oven. I know that. But that's why I chose a terrain. Now, I know where the gas grill is. Right? Now, the gas is going to be sitting there. Maybe I'll unplug the hose, everything. Just let that gas seep out. Because it's not going to catch fire from the pizza oven until he goes whoosh, and the flames, he busts the whole thing down, the flames go free. All they have to do is, like you said, even if he hits me with his tail, if he hits me with his tail, I beg.
You're dead.
No, I beg. He's setting me up for success if he hits me with his tail, because he's gonna fling me away. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. Probably gonna lose.
You're dead. You are literally.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
You have a shattered spinal cord.
Listen, you have to think his tail. Yes, it's strong, but this dude is not expecting to have to hit me with a tail, so he's not swinging his tail. Its power is different. He's hitting me in motion. It's still going to hurt, but it's not going to be like his normal swing, which will kill me. You see what I'm saying? If he's in the motion of coming at me, diving at me.
Are you forgetting momentum?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. His momentum is what's going to send me away.
Yeah, and kill you in the process.
It's not going to kill me.
It's going to kill you in a matter of minutes.
Momentum of his tail hitting me is not going to kill me. If he was swinging the tail, that's one thing. But like I said, he's not expecting it, which means his...
Okay, so then therefore, if he's already flying and he knows he's going to miss...
He doesn't know he's going to miss.
Miss attacking you? He's intelligent. He'll know the trajectory.
Yeah, but he's diving at me and I'm...
You were like going at this without even accepting all of the facts.
No. I understand that he's smart, which is why the pizza oven's open, fire's lit, gas is going...
Senpai, I don't even know if the Witcher's going to be able to save him. Geralt of Rivia ain't doing shit, no bullshit.
No. He's going to sit there. He's going to come in to attack me. He knows he's got me beat in physical, speed, everything. He's got me smoked. What am I going to do? So I need him to charge at me. At that moment, hit left, little juke, gone. Maybe he hits me with his tail. Okay, he sends me flying. But when he hits that pizza oven, here's the thing. When he hits that pizza oven,
he'll change his size.
It's going to break down the pizza oven, which is what I want. He's going to shatter the pizza oven. It's going to fucking suck. We're going to have to rebuild it, but we'll break down the pizza oven. And that flame is now going to connect with the natural gas hose that was leaking from my grill. Big boom. I got sent flying the other way.
Are you forgetting the fact that it can live and move around and still fight after losing 87% of its body?
All right, if he's at 87%, I'm running back, and I'm like, all right, time to get rid of the last percentage. Beat the fuck out of him right there. He could still move around, but with 80% of his body gone, he's not going to be as mobile as he... Like, think about it. If I get a good blast that makes him lose maybe the limbs, he's just like part of the head and the neck.
He still regenerates, too.
Yeah, he's regenerating. I just got to get a couple shots in.
At a rapid speed.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm on top of him, giving him haymakers left and right while he's regenerating. He's like, damn. And he's on an auto regen, so all my damage I'm doing, he's just regenerating, but he's taking the pain, which is slowing him down from regenerating the rest of his body.
Desi, you're sending fucking one for all at this bitch. You need Madara? No.
Here's the thing. I didn't even pick a weapon. I just chose terrain. I already had this guy beat with no weapon. Look at that.
You didn't have him beat for shit. What's your weapon?
Oh, fuck. All right, hold on. Now, if I'm thinking about it, I got him blown up. He's bits and pieces.
Regenerating by the second.
All right. This one's gonna be risky.
If it's reanimated, Madara, maybe. Not fully restored though.
Listen, this one's gonna be risky. My weapon is gonna be the Infinity Gauntlet. And I'm snapping. And this is why it's risky. I'm taking the 50-50 gamble. Choice. I'm taking the 50-50. What do we say playing
Infinity Gauntlet?
What do we say playing Dead by Daylight? The Italian luck? It's real. I'll take the 50-50. I'll take the 50-50. I'll bank on my luck. And whatever happens, happens. If he's alive, I'll snap again. Here's the thing. That concludes it's a 50-50. So because it's a 50-50 and the Sharingan's not going to help me, I'll give him Sao Skull and the family. They're not going to help me because I got the Infinity Gauntlet. But like...
Chat, it's up to you.
I can't just go fetal because I outsmarted it. If there was no option... See,
you can't outsmart somebody who's infinitely smarter than you.
Thanos snap?
It's not
what's his big brain gonna do then?
That's just a giant crutch.
What is his big brain gonna do then when he's just evaporating? Are you gonna regen the
evaporation? That's 2 for fetal, bro. That's 2 for fetal.
I'm sick of this shit. I had some good answers last time.
Huh?
I had some good. The last time we talked about this, I had a good answer. I don't remember what it was.
That's because I didn't have the information in front of my face, so I couldn't read it to you.
Nah, he was getting smoked. He's still getting smoked regardless. I mean, you guys want to put me in the fetal position, but he's fucked.
I mean, who wouldn't want to put you in the fetal position? No bullshit.
Whoa, you're right. Oh fuck, I fucked up. How do I restore this? Oh, that's fine. You get the point. He's missing some key components of his face. That's what he's gonna look like when I'm done with him. Alright, and the last one.
This one, okay.
I'm already in the fetal position.
Huh?
I'm already in the fetal position. He's probably the scariest looking dude. He's fucking freaky. I'd have him bad. I got him beat.
Okay, so we're assuming in the scenario that he's broken out of containment, which he does on a regular basis to piss off guards.
All right, so he's what's his name from Prison Break?
All physical interaction must be approved by no less than a 2/3 vote from the O5 command. Any interaction must be undertaken in AR maximum security sites. All right, let's see here. SCP Appearance appears to be an elderly humanoid with a general appearance of advanced decomposition. This appearance may vary, but the rotting quality is observed in all forms. SCP-106 is not exceptionally agile and will remain motionless for days at a time. We're assuming that is not one of those days. Waiting for prey. SCP-106 is capable of scaling any vertical surface and can remain suspended upside down indefinitely. When attacking, SCP-106 will attempt to incapacitate prey by damaging major organs, muscle groups, or tendons, then pull disabled prey into its pocket dimension. SCP-106 appears to prefer human prey items in the 10 to 25 years of age bracket. You're in there, brother. 106 causes a corrosion effect in all solid matter it touches, engaging a physical breakdown of material several seconds after contact. This is observed by rusting, rotting, and cracking materials, and the creation of a black mucus-like substance similar to a material coating, to the material coating 106. This effect is particularly detrimental to living tissues and is assumed to be a predigestion action. Corrosion continues for 6 hours after contact, after which the effect appears to burn out. 106 is capable of passing through solid matter, leaving behind a large patch of its corrosive mucus. 106 is able to vanish inside of solid matter, entering what is assumed a form of a pocket dimension. SCP-106 is then able to exit this dimension from any point connected to the initial entry point, the inner wall of a room, and exiting the outer wall, entering a wall, then exiting from the ceiling. It is unknown if this is the point of origin for 106 or a simple layer created by 106. Limited observation of this pocket dimension has showed it is compared to be mostly of halls and rooms with something of an entry. This activity can continue for days, with some subjective individuals being released for the express purpose of hunting and recapture. What you got for this? So.
Well, all right. So looking at him, he looks like he's about similar to my size, more human-like. You know, I could, if this gets to a fist fight, I mean, he's got the advantage.
If he touches you, you're dead.
Exactly. So
that means if you punch him, you're dead.
Incorrect statement, good sir. See, because here's the thing. This is not a weapon. We never broke this down. So because you didn't put in the rules, I get to let go with it. Okay? It's not my weapon.
Hold up.
It's no holding up.
I told you there's no gun. I said you can use guns for this. You're able to use guns.
Oh, am I? Yeah,
yep.
Well.
I told you for the last 2 you're able to use guns.
All right, well, here's the thing.
So what is your terrain of choice?
Hold on. My terrain of choice? It doesn't really matter. Because he's got pocket dimension, so he's going to be able to move wherever he wants. Well, actually, does the pocket dimension have to be on a surface?
He has to. Yes, he has to go through. If you're opening an open field, he has to go through the ground.
Buddy!
But he can exit anywhere on the ground. Like, he doesn't have to exit from the same point.
That's fine. He can come up right from underneath me. I want that. That's what I want. I want him to come to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, I'm thinking certain things because, like, I could use, like, landmines and, like, if he's coming up. And now, this is not going to make a lot of sense. Dude, the salamander, the Italian stallion, the fire hashira, the goat, the 2-time. Like,
he's going to touch your toes.
Here's the thing. If I was to use a landmine and I just loaded him up all over the place, every time that this guy tried to come out of the ground and catch me, he'd set off a landmine. But what happens is it wouldn't do any damage to him, but it would go right to his pocket dimension and keep blowing up over and over. Eventually, I'm going to assume it's got to take some type of damage, and it's going to slow down his teleporting ability, which I still have to worry about this stupid fuck touching me. God!
Oh, it says the inner dimension accessed by 106 appears to only be accessible by 106. Recording transmission devices of all still shown to operate inside this dimension through recordings. It is very degraded in transmission, and SCP-106 will play with its captured prey and appears to have full control of time, space, and perception inside the dimension. So basically, he can speed up time and rapidly aid you and kill you.
Nice. And as he's getting me to the point of my death, he's just going to rewind, go back to baby, go back to the death, back to baby. Like, fuck this guy. I don't like him. And clearly my landmines aren't going to work because he's just going to slow down time to the point where they're not going to explode until he's cleared. Wow.
He's also invulnerable to bullets.
Invulnerable to bullets.
Just read that, sorry.
All right, hold on. Invulnerable to bullets. Now, this might be a situation where he might get thrown in Sal's calling the family. Because here's the thing. If I call the family, they're all going to show up. Not they're, them, not me, them are going to show up, and their probably weapon of choice is going to be like a baseball bat or like a pipe wrench. That's a typical move, right? So I'm just thinking, if I call the family, this guy can exit anywhere out of the ground he wants in this field. It's one big game of whack-a-mole, motherfucker. think about how much of the family he has to go through to kill to get to me. And if he just keeps trying to go for me, I'm, as you saw before with the other guy, how was David Ortiz breaking his arm? So he could try it. I'm calling the family. We all have baseball bats. And every time that this guy tries to come out of the ground, whacked.
So your goal here is to keep him inside of his little pocket dimension.
Yeah, because what's he going to do after that?
What happens when you guys get tired?
Hello? Everybody ate sauce. It was a Sunday. We're ready to go for years. It was pasta Sunday. Like, we're all ready. Don't worry about that. No such thing as tired. And eventually he's going to have to get creative and pop up somewhere to where he's going to get somebody and kill somebody. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down to where...
How much of the family, like how many people of the family are you bringing?
When you call the family, they bring whatever is necessary. If I have 18 SUVs pull up, loaded with people, it happens. But if I get like 5 and 20 people...
This is all allegedly, of course, the family...
Allegedly. I don't know if this actually happens. The movies say it does. So
you're calling in the family.
Well, now I have a question.
What's up?
Because if we're moving this guy, like these areas, right? All these tiers. If I'm in the fetal position, right? That means that I had already used a Sharingan, didn't work, and I called the family. Correct?
Correct.
So basically, the family and I are playing a huge game of whack-a-mole while I have a Sharingan.
Except he's still awake.
But every time he pops out, especially to me. See, that's the thing is, if we limit it to 4 cars and say 20 people, even if you want to go a little less, 15 people, I'll set it up to where there's like 4 on the inner core around me, limit my death. Because I had the Sharingan, so like...
But he can still come out from under... All he has to do is get that black mucus stuff to touch you, and you're immediately corroding.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. That black mucus stuff is touching my clothes. What about that?
I imagine it'll still burn.
Alright. I just can't get touched.
I imagine. I can't say that for sure.
I'm just gonna have to not get touched. And you know what? I was really good at tag. I'm ready. This is one big game of tag or death. And you know I like a challenge. So like I'm calling the family. Everybody's got a bat. I've got a Sharingan.
Dad, is this passable with the family?
Think about this. If there's 20 dudes hammering down, you got to think by the time that... See, this is where it all becomes a probability and percentages, because the percentage of him coming out of the ground and getting a guy every time, or the percentage of him getting out of the ground and not touching anybody but getting hit. Because if he's coming out and he's like, all right, took out 3 right there, and nobody got a hit off on him, by the time he gets to me, he's not going to be that beat up. But like if he pops out of the ground, gets hit a couple times, and then kills one person, he's taking damage. That's what I need. I need him to be taking damage over and over until it gets to me, final boss battle, and at that point, he's already taken a couple Louisville Sluggers to the dome. So I was number 1 bullshit guy. Dude, I could bullshit anything out of my ass. It's just, it comes naturally. But I'm telling you, like, think about it. He's taken damage over time through 20 guys. All right, he kills all 20 guys. Now he's got to face me with a Sharingan. Which, I'm going to be quicker. I'm going to read his movements. Think about him trying to touch me with the black mucus now that I have a Sharingan. Think about that. I have an advantage now. He went through damage of 20 guys before facing me with a Sharingan who can read his movements. And the only way he's killing me is if he's touching me. I call this Raps. I think he gets put in Sal's Call in the family because I win this one, but I needed the family. See, this is a situation where I went through, you know, he definitely wasn't worse than Ragu or Prego. I'll give him the respect. My grandmother, I don't think she's not touching him. Then now my grandmother's there with a wooden spoon on top of the family. Because I already called her. We're past that one. So she's there too with a wooden spoon. I've got a Sharingan. The family's there. Like, I don't need to go to the fetal position. It's Raps. You know what? The other one, he might get dragged down too, because I think if I call the family with a Sharingan, I think it actually...
682 is whooping the shit out of everybody in your fucking family, dude.
Yeah, but if we're all... especially for my backyard and we just had pasta, oh no, it's Raps.
That's bullshit.
That's like when Mario eats the fucking mushroom and levels up. That's what pasta does to Italians.
Okay, bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Food.
It's not food.
Chad had already decided that Sal's in fetal position for 682, but I will allow...
No, he can stay in... I'll give him the respect. He's the number one on the list. This guy, I'm calling the family. He almost had me. Then I reached into my fucking massive brain.
He had you in the first half.
God.
All right, Sal calls the family. That's the final verdict.
Sal calls the family. That's kind of crazy. I didn't think I was going to need him. Now, obviously, I only did this for content purposes because if it was realistically, they're all getting smoked barehanded, but I had to make it like acting. You know?
Yeah, you're high. You're high off your ass.
Oh, dude, like if it was just me with the cameras off against these guys, it's Raps. I still can't believe that I outsmarted Peanut to that extreme.
I gave it to you. Yeah.
All right.
That was your biggest brain. That was your biggest brain play right there.
So basically, from worst, we've got was that 173, right?
Yeah, that's Peanut.
Peanut, SCP-173. I hit him with the full counter, and
he's worse than Prego and Regu.
Yeah. SCP-096, Slenderman with skinny bones. That's Slenderman. That's the
apparently we're saying that this dude is getting smoked by an Italian grandmother with a wooden spoon.
I told you, if she gets one shot off with that spoon at his fucking leg, it's shattered.
Can't wait for this to go up on Spotify.
You know when you're watching an anime and somebody like does like this little dainty swing, and all of a sudden the dude just splits in half? My grandmother with a wooden spoon, it's just like that. That little hit, everybody's gonna be like, oh, didn't even touch him. Explodes. His body parts are everywhere. Of one hit.
It was Nano with the bat.
So, okay, you give her a bat. She's already at an advantage. With a wooden spoon, she had him beat. What, a bat? Holy shit. Grand slam. Walk-off home run. She'd beat this dude and instantly get in the fucking kitchen, make me pasta. Instantly.
With his fucking guts still
she'd sweat more making the pasta than beating this guy. I guarantee it.
Shout out to Nona, apparently.
Then we got Asta and
Estarosa. That Sal needs a Sharingan.
Yeah. See, I think the reason why that they got the Sharingan is because they're my size. Now, they got me beat in strength and speed. You're giving me a Sharingan, you're letting me counter.
Yeah, and we're also assuming that Kane has a nutsack.
Oh, yeah, his nutsack's gone.
But if he doesn't have a nutsack, Sal, Chad already agreed you would be in fetal.
If he didn't have a nutsack, what's the point? Like, what? I wouldn't hit him anyway. I don't hit girls. He has to have a nutsack. Big fucking brain. I don't hit women. So he has to have a nutsack. Therefore, my win. If he doesn't have a nutsack, draw. It's not even happening.
Now you're getting put in fetal.
It's not fair. I can't fight a girl.
So Kane and Abel, we put the brothers together as per chat decision.
I thought they were going to be up there too. They got fucking shit on.
Next, we have Sal's calling the family on the old guy, or the old man.
Come on. Imagine all those baseball bats to the head. I gave him the benefit of the doubt and said he's getting through 20 guys. I don't even think that's happening.
And then finally, Sal being put in the fetal position by the world-class ending 682.
That's only because of you guys. I had him.
You had no shot.
Your bias is why he's there. I had him.
You had no shot.
He fears me.
This is like the one. That is the one SCP that I like out of everyone. I
could beat him easily if I had 2 weapons.
You could not bullshit your way out of this one.
No, listen. I could beat him easily if I could have 2 weapons.
This is a mantis shrimp on fucking steroids.
Like I said, if I had 2 weapons, I could beat him easily.
What 2 weapons?
What's his biggest weakness?
The fact he's still
SCP-173. My first weapon. My second weapon, full counter. Exactly how I beat him. I'll let him take care of him and beat him. Holy fuck, I'm so smart.
That would still mean without SCP-173.
So we'll give him the family.
You would
No.
You would be in fetal without him.
He's part of the family.
No, he's not.
You didn't know?
When did you induct him? He's not a person.
He was inducted before me. He's the guy that inducted me. We met multiple times.
Check A, you're going to have to either go back and listen. Basically, we found the strongest SCPs. It's based off of the game and the entire lore. And we pinned him up against this Italian man, and I wanted to see if he could bullshit his way on how he would beat them. And we put him on a tier list of how easily. I will say this was a really fun podcast episode, although we are way over time.
Hey, I love overtime. Holy fuck! Almost 2 hours.
I definitely recommend you go back and listen to it, though. It was really good.
Yeah, this was a pretty fun podcast. I feel like you guys undersold me on a couple of these, but you know,
you oversold yourself on all of these.
You're nuts. They're all worse than Ragu Prego.
If I had it my way, who stands a chance of fighting these people was apparently Nona, because she's got fucking mad skills.
She's different. Oh, especially you catch her on a bad day. Or say I ran through the garden before she had to fight him. Oh, they don't stand a chance. Oh my god. Holy shit. Not a fucking chance. I'd be shaking. That's the next SCP.
She's the next SCP? No,
mad Italian grandmothers. Dude, they've reached super, they're actually final when they're mad. They're almost final when they're just a little pissed. You spill a drink or something, you're already shitting yourself.
Third form.
Like everybody on this list, nothing compared to that.
Alright.
If there were intangibles, all these would be at the second to last tier.
Alright, so I think that's gonna wrap it up, right?
I might be the king of bullshit. I think we need to do the same thing. Maybe not with SCPs. We'll find something else and do it with Logan.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be fun.
We'll have Logan bullshit his way through some...
I can't bullshit, though.
Come on, it's easy.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll be alright. Alright, let me put the cameras back to us.
Yeah.
As we're ready to outro this.
My LED strips died midstream, so only half of them work.
Well, I mean, at least this is the one stream that we weren't really shown.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much.
Alright, so as you can see, I'm just going to do one closing statement before you take the outro, because I need to put this point across before everybody starts getting crazy. Honest opinion of this episode, I'm undefeated. But you guys made the voting. I'm actually undefeated.
No, you're not. You lost. Every battle.
Never lost. Some point.
Except for 173. You won that miraculously.
Dude, good thing I watch anime. I would never known that. I would never have an answer if I never watched anime. It's taking me to just different heights.
I did give you really, really, really broad rules, though.
Yeah, what the fuck? Look how overpowered they are. You have to fight them with your knuckles. That's it. Are you nuts? Are you nuts?
You said that's what you were going to do. That's all you needed anyways.
Yeah, it is all I need.
You were going into it thinking you needed only knuckles. If that would have been the case, I would have picked much easier SCPs.
I could have still bullshitted my way through that with just knuckles.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Because I still have calling
Find out in the next episode of WDB.
A Sharingan, I'm still having them. Think about it. I'm fighting. What's this dude's name? Kane. I'm fighting Kane with my knuckles anyway. And drugs.
A lot of morphine.
A lot of morphine. Because if I didn't have the morphine, well, you got to think. Maybe, like, here's the thing. Nobody would ever have the audacity to punch him in the balls. Think about that, right? So he's never been hit in the balls. So this will be a life-changing hit. Life-changing. Like, he gets hit one time. He's like, whoa! Up through his whole body. He's never felt that before. So even if I didn't take the morphine, I think I'm surviving more shots. I've been hitting the balls before. I'm all right. That first shot that I hit him, he's
you ever been hit full force in the balls with a baseball bat?
I didn't pick a bat. No weapons. If I'm going knuckles, that's the thing is you got to be smart about it. He's never been hitting the balls, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Who's going to hit this man in the balls? They shoot a bullet, it comes right back at you. Who the fuck's going to try to hit him in the balls besides me? But that's how I got to make it happen. Get in there, a couple of little shots to the testicles right there. He's going to feel that pain way worse than I am.
So in Sal's eyes, he is undefeated as the narcissist speaks for himself. But Chad has picked a bunch of tier list. I think it was a pretty fair choice here.
You are being bullshit now. See, Logan's getting good at this.
Alright. That's going to wrap it up from Sal and I here. This has been the We The Boys podcast, episode 11, SCPs versus the Italian. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys tune in on Sunday whenever it gets dropped on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and on our SS feed. You can hit us up all there at the WDB podcast. Make sure you guys follow our socials. That is on the overlay screen now. Make sure you DM Sal that he smells like roses. Yeah. Buy merch. Code Heroics at Sector 6 Apparel. OP Suits Heroics. Killer Jerky.
Fucking stickers.
Oh, stickers. When are those getting dropped?
You guys are gonna get them first.
Oh, love God.
I'm just waiting for next package to come in.
I forget what all of our other sponsors are. I know Killer Jerky's the big one.
Killer Jerky, Shocked Energy.
Oh, Shocked. Yep.
Cinch controllers.
Forgot about them too.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
We're just building up a repertoire at this point. Anyways, hit up all the sponsors. Code Heroics on all of them. Yep. Follow the podcast. Follow us on Twitch. We are live every Wednesday. Today was an exception for our boy Jordan. We were playing with him yesterday, but every Wednesday we are live on Twitch. So make sure you guys hit us up there if you want to be in the podcast, such as Senpai, Car, and Meza. I think Deza. And Senpai, thank you for the sub and the follow. And I didn't see if anybody else followed.
We got a follow from Carver and Deza as well.
Well, I appreciate all the follows. Make sure you guys tune in there because we do interact with the stream, especially for stuff like this where we need a unbiased vote. After that, like I said, Sunday is when everything else is going live. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. We love you all. We will be back next week. And make sure you tune into Sal's stream for Vanguard whenever it drops.
My what? My who now?
Who?
Don't promise them things that I can't promise them.
You fucking tweeted it out, bitch.
I said, do I bring them back? Not they're coming back tonight.
No, I didn't say they were coming back tonight. I said just tune in.
If they ever go.
Because if you're following, you have the noties on.
And if you don't have the noties on, turn them on. It's actually a scientific fact that when you turn the noties on for my Twitch channel,
you gain 3 inches of dick.
Why did we think the same exact thing? Because it's true. See right there? That is a proven fact.
It's a proven fact.
You know, I knew. And I mean, just at the end of the day, it's up to you. And listen, ladies, you get 3 inches too. We don't judge.
Your bra size actually increases, and your ass gets bigger.
It's true. I tested when I got the after fighting.
It actually works on men too. We all have dumpies.
Yeah. If you ever noticed, the Heroics guys all have just
massive,
voluptuous cake. And that's because they follow twitch.tv/MXNCINI
and all the other socials that are linked down below.
ZZZ. And whatever the fuck else is linked down below. It's another episode from us.
Anyways, we'll see you guys fudging later. Bye-bye.